guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I've done this intro 2 times already and I had shit in my teeth both times, so third time's the charm, I guess. Welcome back. Hope y'all having an absolutely amazing day. Today's all about the fall glam. I've been dying to do a really glam fall look, and usually I stick more towards like grungy vibes, but I want to do full glam. I feel like I haven't done like really glamorous, glittery, technique-based look in a while. Let's see if I can pull it off. I'm really inspired by this palette right here that I got from MEESHA Cosmetics. It's called the Queen Bee palette. How pretty is that packaging? And then look at the freaking inside. I mean, if this just doesn't get you excited about fall, then we can't be friends. Just kidding. Cruelty-free, made in the UK. Oh my god, my cup matches. I'm just literally like, and then who saw my Halloween haul from the 99-cent store? I'm literally ready. I'm ready. So I want to get super glam. I'm going to be playing with this and some other stuff. Obviously, it's going to be a full face tutorial, but what I'm going to try to do this round is, since I'm going to get super glam, and a lot of times I can tend to get fallout on my face when I do a lot of eyeshadows and blending and all that, it can ruin your base. So I'm going to try to do like this half of my face first, and then I'll do the rest. So hopefully it's still easy to follow. Let's jump into it. I already primed with the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer, and now I'm going to go in with the Milk Blur Liquid Foundation. Make sure to shake well because this is a liquidy loose foundation. So I'm just doing my forehead foundation right now so that I can do my brows. Yeah, I'm hoping that this works out. I'm hoping that this all makes sense. I feel so weird doing it this way, but for brows, I'm going to go in with a black gel liner. This one's Swerve by Colourpop. So I load it up on the brush, flatten it out on the inside of the cap. So you can kind of push both sides the brush down, and it really helps flatten it and gets a nice thin point and helps get any excess product off. Oh yeah, this brush, by the way, is from KADABRA. I absolutely love. It's like so ergonomic. It just fits perfectly in my hand. I'm obsessed. It's from one of the Purple Poison brush sets, and it'll be linked below. Okay, that was like too easy. What the hell? I feel like I usually have to spend a lot longer on my brows, but that was nice. I feel like I can't stand looking at my face like this with barely any freaking foundation on it. And let me know if you guys, if it's too difficult to look at me right now, just let me know and I won't do tutorials like this anymore. But anyway, since I have jet black hair right now, just freshly dyed it, I'm gonna go in with a liquid liner pen. This one's by Sigma. I fill in any bald spots and kind of physically, I can't talk when I'm doing that, just crisping up those lines with this thing. And the next one I'm gonna do is take the Kush mascara by Milk, and I'm gonna use that to set my brow hairs. So this is just going to help keep my brow hairs in place, keep them up, and it also helps add a little bit of a 3D dimensional effect to the front hairs. Now, if you end up getting some mascara on some of your little stragglers down there, it actually kind of helps because then you can see them, you can pluck them out right away. Next, I'm just going to take a little bit of the Milk Flex Concealer in Porcelain, and we are gonna carve out the brows, top and bottom, fix up any discrepancies. I'm just gonna prime my lids with that while I'm here. Okay, so first I'm taking Pollen, and I'm gonna pop that in my crease, blending it upwards quite a bit. Next, I'm taking the Hive and I'm stamping that in the crease, focusing that more towards like the lower crease, upper eyelid. Next, I'm taking a little bit of concealer on a teensy tiny brush. This is a Wet n Wild brush. cut the crease down the middle. And then you can open your eyes, like look up, and then that's where you're gonna go up to. It doesn't have to be exact. You can make it go a little higher, you can do a little lower. And then towards the end, I like to just tap with my finger to help blend it out. See how that just creates a nice fade? And this step is mainly just to make the lid nice and sticky so that we can pack on some nice shimmery shiny colors. First one I'm going to start out with is the Throne, which I think is just like the most stunning shade in this entire palette. Right in the middle of the lid when you're looking forward, right where your iris is. And when I'm dipping into the palette, I'm swiping with the brush, and then I kind of do similar motion, quick, short swipes on the lid for maximum pigment. You could get your brush wet, but I don't really think it needs it. Next to that, towards the inner corner, we're gonna grab Honeycomb. And then on the other side, we're gonna take Beauty and put that on the outer. We're gonna take Black Stripes, pat that right on the very outer corner of the eye. And then we're gonna take Wings, just the highlighter shade in the palette, and put that in the inner corner. Now the trick for getting this kind of look to look good is make it symmetrical. You might need to like go back and forth between both eyes and tweak things just to get them to kind of like match up. Next I'm going to take this really pretty coppery orangey gold glitter eyeliner by LaSplash. Just going to kind of line where we cut the crease. It's kind of subtle, but when the light hits it, people are going to be like, ooh, wow, look at that. Next, I'm going to take this black liquid liner by LaSplash. It is called Dementor, and we're going to do a wing. Take your time with this. You don't want to get too hasty. I'm probably going to speed through it because it's going to take me like 3 hours to do this. Next, we're going to grab a black pencil for our waterline. This one's bomb. It's by Vasanti. Next, I'm adding Beauty on the lower lash line. And we're going to go all the way across with this guy. Add a little the Hive, which is that red shade. And it's okay if you go overboard because we haven't done our foundation, so we can easily blend it out. I'm just gonna curl my lashes really quick and add some mascara. I'm just gonna pop a lash on right now. This is the lash glue that I've been using lately, you guys. It's not focusing. It's by Tarte. It's the Tartist Pro lash glue, and I'm obsessed. It's like black. It comes with this little applicator thingy. I really like it. Okay, that was too easy to apply. What the fuck? Okay, the eyes are done. That was the hard part, and I'm glad it's over. Now we can finish the rest of our foundation. Make sure that there's no fallout. Actually, really wasn't a lot of fallout. I'm shook. Let's get a little bit more of our foundation. Time for concealer. I'm just gonna do the one because this stuff dries pretty quick. One at a time, I mean. I'm scared to get it like too close to the shadow. I might have already gotten it too far up there. That actually worked freaking great. And I feel like I used less concealer than I normally do. Okay, wow, I really like that. I was able to like clean up a lot of the overblended shadow that was dripping down my face, kind of on the lower lash line, so that's cool. This is weird though, because usually when I'm done with eyes, it's like, okay, I'm done, like completely done, and I still have so much more to do. I'm gonna use my Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer in Blaze. That looks a little scary, doesn't it? God, this stuff blends out so nicely. I'm obsessed. Did a little review and wear test of all of these milk based products, the concealer, the foundation, the bronzer. If you guys want to see that, I'll link it. Or you can just search on my channel. It's so perfect for the nose too. Oops, okay, under eyes, getting a little bit of mascara under them. I hate that every single mascara that I ever use in my entire life drips down onto my concealer. No matter what I do. Let's grab some powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and set on top of where I contoured, just to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. The translucent powder will lighten your contour a little bit, so that's kind of why I'll go in with a powder contour next. For my powder contour, I'm just going to grab a little bit of Profusion Medium Sculpt. You guys, this brush, it literally, your finger fits here. See that? Finger fits perfectly right there. Thumb fits perfectly right there. It's the most satisfying thing to hold, if I do say so myself. Next we need blush. What is a good fall blush? I used to be all about the orange blushes, but I recently kind of got over them a little bit. There's one in this palette I think I'll use. Ooh, yeah, perfect. I like to focus my blush more like right here-ish. So closer to the nose, contour and bronzer is usually back there, and then blush I'll keep closer to the nose, like right under the eyes. I'm gonna grab one of my favorite highlighters of all time. This one is by Wet n Wild, and it is the Mega Glow Loose Highlighting Powder in Moon Tears. It's one of the most beautiful wet looking highlighters of all time. And what I like to do is grab a rather large brush. Let's see. Should we use this Wet n Wild highlighting brush? Oh, yes. Honey, oh my god, why did I ever stop using this? You're seeing that, right? It's impossible to put too much of this on too. It just looks so freaking good. Oh yeah, it's perfect for the body. I think they came out with another one of these loose highlighters that is a little bit more pink. I think it was part of that Zodiac collection. I didn't get anything from that collection, but I was definitely eyeing that highlighter, and I think I might need to pick it up because I love a pink highlighter. And this has gotta be my favorite highlighter formula of all time. I think we might need a little bit of that on the inner corner as well. Popping under the brow bone. I'm just gonna set with the Milani Make It Last 16-hour setting spray. Still smells too good. And while it's still wet, I'm gonna go in with Jeffree Star Skin Frost and Ice Cold. I'm literally gonna have this until I die. It's so much highlighter, and I like to just hit the very high points of my cheekbones, maybe a little on the chin, teensy bit on the nose. Just really add a lot of highlight. For lips, you could definitely do a black, and that would look absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so black would look absolutely amazing with this. I feel like I do black so often. Want to switch it up a little bit. Let's try this Atomic Makeup Never Again, which is a really pretty cool, like, purpley brown. It's not quite black, but it's still nice and dark, so mission accomplished. Alright guys, so that concludes this dark fall glamour. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. Hoping that it was pretty easy to follow. I know I was really focused on the eyeshadow. I did not want to mess up, and so hopefully I was explaining stuff pretty okay. The palette that I played with today, very happy with it. There's still a lot of shades that I didn't use, so you'll probably be seeing this again on my channel later. The lip, I'm so obsessed. Like, Atomic Makeup, hands down my favorite liquid lipstick formula of all time. So comfortable, so beautiful. And I like that it's like not quite black, but it's almost black, and it's still very fall and very I said that I wasn't gonna go grunge, and I feel like this still looks a little grunge. Or what would you call it? Dark glamour? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!